Misinformation is INN's word of the year for 2022. It seems you couldn't get away from it wherever you looked, on screens, in print media, and on that AI-generated stuff. And now the world braces itself once again ahead of the release of another dangerous misinformation show on Netflix. Ancient Apocalypse is billed as a documentary about evidence for lost civilizations, but as the aptly named Stuart Heritage of the Guardian Legacy newspaper states, it is based on a truly preposterous theory that can only exist for conspiracy theorists, like that crazy guy Alex Jones. We asked former INN Tonight sidekick Penelope Hempsack to look into the dangerous documentary and share a few of her thoughts about the misinformation occurring around her home. Yeah, man, I love a good documentary series, like Married at First Sight and Farmer Wants a Wife. Like, you can totally switch off and learn a bit about people and stuff. And that's why I'm so upset that Netflix is airing Ancient Apocalypse, like giving more airtime to some old white guy telling stories about 10,000 years ago. I mean, what happened to lifting the voices of minorities, like women and farmers and stuff? 8 episodes about how experts might be wrong about some ancient rocks? I mean, hello? They wouldn't be experts if they were wrong, right? Like, I was a bit of a hippie back in the day, if you can believe it. I didn't mind a bit of a conspiracy theory and a space cake, but that was before we knew how dangerous misinformation was, right? Like, my own son Zaphoid comes up and tells me that Alex Jones called out Jeffrey Epstein 15 years ago, and I was like, hey Zaphoid, maybe try cleaning your own room first, buddy.
Yeah, like what Jordan Peterson says.
No, I don't want him to become radicalized and toxically masculine. I was just reminding him to stay in formation and focus on simple, easy things, Leave the thinking to the scientists. Luckily, there's been a breakthrough in the war on misinformation. Conspiracy theorist and radio show host Alex Jones has been ordered by a Connecticut jury to pay over $1 billion in damages caused by the people who repeated his hoax theories about the Sandy Hook massacre from his show. Californian trial lawyer Jesse Gesson was asked about the scope of the payouts on America's PBS NewsHour.
It is an enormous amount of money. What did you think when you heard the damages being awarded?
Wow, quite frankly, it's probably one of the largest defamation verdicts in U.S. history. Also, it's compensatory, meaning that there's still going to be punitive damages, which could be up to 10 times as much. I would say at least double or triple, or maybe even up to 10 times more. This verdict says two things. Number one, it says we hate Alex Jones. And number two, that we are inflamed.
The cause of this inflammation is still unknown, and Jones's lawyers have filed an appeal on the grounds of ridiculousness. Well, as the Californian lawyer said, we all hate Alex Jones anyway, so who cares, right? Not me. Lucky our audience is always very well behaved. Or maybe we might have to pay $10 billion one day. Did you know it would take 950 years to count to 10 billion, Brian? No? Oh, fantastic. And we hope you stay with us for sport and weather after these short messages.